Hello everyone, today I am going to teach you how we can implement Firebase Analytics into Flutter application. Basically we are going to track user activities. So let's start. So this is the Flutter Scratch project. Now I am going to open Chrome and then write console.firebase.google.com. So you will get this type of interface and then you need to click on this add project and then you will have to write project name. So I am using as Rose Kharido hyphen analytics and then click on continue button. After this you need to check this and click on continue and then here you will have to select this account, but I am going to create new account as Rose Kharido analytics and then click on save button, and here you will have to select your country and then click on accept and then continue. So here you can see our project is creating. Our project is created successfully and then click on continue. So after this you will get this type of interface and then you need to select this option, Flutter option, and then click on this, and then after this you will have to install Firebase CLI into your system. Okay, so click on this and here you will have to select your platform, and according to your platform you can configure CLI, Firebase CLI into your system. Okay, and after this you will have to log in into Firebase with the help of Firebase login command. Here you can see. Okay, and after this you need to install Flutter SDK and just write Flutter login into your command terminal. So and then click on next button, and one by one I am going to paste this into our terminal. So firstly I have copied first command and then I am going to paste into our terminal. Okay, so just paste this. So here you can see the dependency has been installed successfully. So our next step is to copy this second command and paste into terminal. Okay, if you didn't configure your CLI into your system, then you will get error here, but I have already configured, so I'll not get any type of error. So you can see this is configuring and it will take some times. Okay, and here you need to select Android if you are going to configure for Android. Okay, then click on next, and this is the code which we will have to include into our main.dart file. So still Flutter Fire is configuring, so please wait. And now okay, so you can see we have successfully configured Flutter Fire, and after this I am going to add two dependencies inside pubsec.yml file. So after this we will use Flutter core, Flutter underscore core, and Firebase underscore core, and Firebase underscore analytics. Okay, and then import this. So you can see our dependencies has been imported successfully. So now I am going to copy this code and just open main.dart file, and then here firstly I'll paste this, and before this I am going to use widget flutter binding dot ensure initialized, and then import this Firebase with Firebase core, and then import this with Firebase option. So now our next step is to create pages, but before we need to click on console, okay, and then after this we need to click on dashboard, and here in the left section you will see this analytics option, okay. So click on this and then click on dashboard, which is available inside analytics. Now I am going to create our pages, okay. So firstly I am going to create one directory that would be all pages, and inside this all pages we will put all the pages. So firstly I am going to create one dart file that is my home page. So just we will use stateful widget, okay, and then here I am going to use safe area because it provides spaces from notch of the application, and here we will use scaffold, and scaffold takes take body. So inside body I am going to show one dummy text that is home page, okay. And after this I am going to create 2 or 3 more pages, okay. So firstly I am going to copy this return whole block because I'll use this same block on every pages. So firstly I'll use one page 1, I will create one page 1, and that will also be a stateful widget, and here I am going to change the name as page 1, okay. Just copy this return same block, and I am going to create one more page that is page 2, and just import material.dart, and then we will use stateful widget here, and this will be page 2, and here we will paste that block which we have copied from page 1 and change the name as page 2, and I will create one more page that would be page 3, and then import this from material.dart, and then we will use stateful widget, and then write the page name as page 3, and then paste the return block, and then change the page name as page 3, okay. And then import this my home page which we have already created, okay. So close these all pages, and open cmd, and then write Firebase login. If you configured Firebase CLI, then it will work only, okay. So you need to configure. So you can see Firebase login I have pasted, and the command is showing as already logged in, okay. And this is the account. Now I'm going to refresh this page, and here you will see at the right section this is the analytics. Here we will track all the user activities, okay, like users in last 30 minutes, user activity over time, and all. So these all we can track. and then click on this view more in Google Analytics to check real time user activities. Okay, so when you will hit that, then you will get this page. Okay, then click on this real time option, which is available in on left section, and then in the right section you can see this is the geographical things, and here you will see the user. Okay, which is in last 30 minutes. Here you will track all the activities real time. Okay, so open Android Studio again, and now I am going to work inside my home page. Here I will use container, and then we will use column inside this child. Okay, and as we know that column will take children, and inside this children we will create some buttons, but before this we will use cross axis alignment to align into center. Okay, and in the container we will use alignment to align into center. Okay, and inside this column we will use some elevated buttons, and as we know that elevated button takes two parameters. First one is on pressed and second one is child. Okay, at least two parameters it takes, and in the child we will write page 1, and in on pressed I'm not going to do anything now, and just remove this page 1, page 2, page 3, because I will use all events here. Okay, so that is not necessary, so I have deleted all the 3 pages, and so similarly I am going to create 2 more buttons, elevated buttons. So this will be page 2, page 3. Okay, so we have successfully created 3 buttons, and we will trigger some events from these buttons. So now I am going to use init state here. Okay, but before this I am going to use Firebase analytics. Okay, firstly we will declare Firebase analytics here, and the option is not coming. I think it is not imported successfully, so I am going to import this dependency again. Okay, so you can see the option is not coming. Just open pubsec.yml file and then click on this pubget again to import again. Okay, so now I am going to close this and then write Firebase analytics, so you can see the option is coming now. So write analytics and then Firebase analytics dot instance. Okay, and here we will use final. Okay, and with this analytics we will use analytics dot set analytics collection enabled true. Okay, and after this on the first button on pressed, and just I am going to use as async and then write await here inside this on pressed, and then we will use analytics dot log event, and in the log event it will take 2 parameters. First parameter would be name and second parameter would be parameters. Okay, And in the parameter I am going to take two parameters. First parameter would be page underscore name and second parameter would be page underscore index. So I am using one as index and page name as page. Okay, and in the name this is the event name, so I am using as Rose Kharido underscore tracking. So this with this name you will see the events. Okay, and just copy this await and paste inside second button on press, and then change the page index as 2 and page name as 2, and then write async here to resolve the error and paste here again, and change this with 3 and the index would be 3, and then write async here to resolve the error. So we have successfully created a 3 event on 3 buttons. Okay, when we will hit this event, then we will get the user activity over the analytics panel. Okay, so I am going to open Visor to show you that this is working or not. Okay, so here you can see this is the analytics panel, and now our application is running. Okay, so here you can see the user is 0 now, and we can also track from here inside analytics dashboard, which is available into Firebase, and we can also track inside Google Analytics, and the buttons are shifted at above. So I am going to write main axis alignment inside this column, and then paste this and align this as center, so the buttons would be aligned at center. Okay, so here you can see user is 1 because our application is running and we have successfully installed our application into our mobile app. And here you can see no event name is coming, this Rose Kharido underscore tracking is coming. Okay, this name will show when we will hit, okay, on any button. So here you can see one user is active. Now I am going to hit on any button like page 1, page. Okay, I think we have to uninstall our application and install again, so we will get the user activity. Now the event is also not showing. Okay, let's uninstall this application, and now I'm going to install this application again. So I have run I am running this application. Okay, here you can see our application is running, and now in the analytics panel you can see we have two engagement user activities, and you will see here rose kharido underscore tracking key is available. Okay, this key, this log event name, okay, which we are showing inside this analytics panel. And inside this you will, and here you can see we are getting two users because I uninstalled the application and installed again, so we are getting two users. And inside rose kharido underscore tracking we are getting this page index and page name. So this is page index and the page name is not showing, so just click on right arrow, then you will get the page underscore name, and in the inside this page underscore name we are getting this page 1 because we have clicked on this page 1. Now I am going to click on page 2 now, and again I am going to click on page 1. I have clicked multiple times on page 1. Okay, now I am going to uninstall this application again, and run this application again. So our application is successfully installed and the user count is 3. Okay, here you can see now this is, and inside this rose kharido tracking I'm going to click on this, and after this inside this page index, inside this page name now we are getting 4, and in the page 1 we are getting 3 because we have clicked multiple times. Okay, and in the page 2 we are also getting, and here you can see 3 users now showing. And in the Firebase analytics you can also track the user activities.